I pick it up. I go, this will work. This is going to be, man, if I can get you, and I was sitting there this weekend, I did a lot of soul searching and thinking, and I'm going to do things I want to do. We've talked about a show that we want to do, and I want to do a lot of shows, but I'm only going to do shows that I can do. You know what I mean? If I'm going to shoot my new web series, I'm shooting it on my time. You know what I mean?
Well, we had a little tiff the other day. We had a little tiff the other day, and I'm gonna be brutally honest.
Okay.
We trust people too much.
Absolutely.
When it comes to their show.
Absolutely.
Man, I want to do this.
Totally agree.
For a few weeks. They leave that few weeks out.
Yeah.
And we take trust in it. So we've changed how we do that. You know, Big George has his show, but you know what? Big George does his show by himself, uploads it. All Around Horse does the same thing. Tailgate Preacher does the same thing. They have 2 more shows coming soon.
Yep.
Jason did his own. So we still love giving the outlet, but we just don't have time to babysit.
That's it.
So I know you're shooting a little flip mode series here coming up, and that's great because it's all hands on for you.
Correct.
So there's nobody to point your fingers at when it's done. You know, you run it through its course and it's done.
It'll be done. Exactly. It'll be. I'll get it done, but it'll be a spread out series. But I'll get it done in about 4 days because we got Hamlet's Cove. But we had a little argument, and we decided he's absolutely right. There's so many people that want to do shows. I've got people that want to do cooking shows. I want to do one. There's so many people that want to do fitness, and they always leave out that I'm going to do it for a couple of weeks.
Well, we hope we get Jennifer with Daily Moxie to start.
Jennifer,
a good woman side of the story, fitness and nutrition show, and hopefully we get our own Dr. Oz, called Dr. Javi.
A Dr. Javi show.
A Dr. Javi show, because he's a character, he's funny, and he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, and he has his own equipment and he can do it.
Yeah. And you know what? He's lost 30 pounds. He wasn't the big into fitness, but his side of the family was big.
Right.
And he went, man, I don't want to be like that. And he started counting his calories, and now he runs marathons and this, that, and the other. And they'll get to tell their stories.
You like it. Good people. So that's things we're doing. And as far, that's me and Chris are stopping the we can help everybody. It's more me than him. I'm stopping the I can help everybody create their own deal because I don't have time, and I hate that. Just like the wrestling deal.
Well, I was fixing to tell that story.
I helped those guys, and what they don't understand is we said it's something we would like to do. It was me. I knew a building. The guy said, no, you can't have it. And at this point, there's nothing, as I looked at it going, there's nothing on there that's going to have a big following. And I told those guys, you got to do something different. And of course, some agreed, some got mad, some didn't like me. But that's what I'm stopping doing.
Yeah.
No more.
Here's the thing. Us making a call for you, calling in a favor, not a problem.
Correct.
The problem there came when Red Sea's getting us a building.
Yeah.
And they told their followers that, and then the followers started emailing us, where's the building? They deserve a building. You told them you're getting a building. And they didn't have the whole story.
Correct.
And it really upset me because I wasn't in on the meetings.
Right.
But after your last meeting, you told me what happened. I know where it all came from.
Oh, yeah.
I know where it all came from. But we wish those guys the best. They have a great following on YouTube. You can find them on YouTube. It's just, it wasn't beneficial for us to put a lot of time into it.
Correct.
Hence, you guys do the show, we got a spot for you.
Right.
We would still love to have it.
Yeah.
We just can't do it.
We cannot spend that time.
Now, I want to touch on something because we really had a tough time finding out how to fill the show up today. There was not a lot going on.
There wasn't. And we didn't want to talk about
Tiger again. And so I was just going through it. I was watching, and it's all where mom and dad and a mom and son are growing medical marijuana and a bunch of other stuff. And I just watching a bunch of stuff. And the first black guy to win, or black person to win an Olympic gold medal for the U.S., it had a deal about swimming. So I watched it. So I want to touch on it. And this really goes to our Phoenix folks. Okay? I know it's wintertime, but you can get your kids in classes, I'm sure, at the Y and a bunch of other places. 65% of African Americans cannot swim.
Correct.
56% of Hispanics cannot swim. They didn't give Caucasian. I know that, there's some Caucasians that can't swim. But alone in LA last year, 85 kids drowned. In Phoenix, there's one a day on TV.
It's amazing.
Because everybody has a pool.
Correct.
But you know what? That's one life-changing thing that you can spend $10 or $15. Go down to the Y. Get them. Because you can drown in a swimming pool. You can drown in a hot tub. They can stumble into, you hear of people drowning in floods just because they couldn't swim. So I just wanted to mention that because by the time it comes summer, I would forget.
That is true.
Or tomorrow.
Tomorrow you probably forget. But it's that simple. It's that simple.
Hey, and if anybody's seen our frames to hang these, let me know because I'll put them somewhere.
We got Stephanie's new picture up right here.
Yeah.
Bonk, bonk, bonk. You know what? People are so hustle and bustle nowadays. They forget to take that time. We were talking about this. I watched White Christmas last night. My favorite Christmas show, and it was such an easy time. An easy time. You walk in. It was just the 40s and 50s. I love the show, but we're so hustle and bustle nowadays, man. We don't want to take 10 minutes. We don't want to take 30 minutes to walk. I'll take 30 seconds to drive through. You know what? I don't even talk about fitness or anything like that. It's just like you said, dude. Take the time to get your family safe because you never know when something's going to happen.
Now, speaking of our shows usually run about 20 minutes.
Right.
A little less than 20 minutes. How much exercise do they say you need to do is 20 minutes every other day?
Correct.
That's the minimum.
Right.
That's the minimum. So, what I have asked this young man to do, young just being because I like him.
Vibrant.
Is tomorrow, he may give you a little deal to do while sitting at your desk, while sitting at home, whatever, that you can do while watching our show.
Exactly. And if you watch it and you can't remember it, when you get home, you can watch it again. A little 20-minute routine that can help strengthen cardiovascular and get you, because here's the thing, he said it, he found it, 619 calories you add a day through the holidays.
Right.
You don't have to do that. And if there's anything we can do, walking up and down the hall, a few chair push-ups, some leg lifts.
As simple as grabbing a couple big cans out of the pantry and using them. Or whatever you have.
Got big cans.
Whatever it is that
That'll
you
work.
can do to get your heart going. There's your challenge. Tomorrow I want you to give these people something to do.
Got it at your desk. We can do it.
Okay.
We can do it. Now, it is Monday, December the 14th. Okay?
Which means
we have 4 days left. We're shopping on December the 18th for the kids and the dad. Please, please, please. There's a button right here. Right there. It helps our Christmas family. You've seen the story. We've talked about it many a times. We want to give these guys a good Christmas. We'll be at Double Dave's on 5/30, December 20th, which is Sunday. Come out, enjoy the buffet, and it don't take much. Every time I walk into a Walmart, every time I walk into HU, anywhere that Salvation Army is, I walk in, I put money in it. I do not care. It goes to a good cause. It's that simple. 50 cents to $50. It's all going to the same place, that family.
That being said,
you good?
Have a great Monday.
Yes, have a wonderful Monday. And until tomorrow, I am Russ, he is Chris, and we are out of here.